Okay, guys, this is the quiz over Out of the Burning Darkness. Again, make sure you've listened to it prior to trying to take the quiz today. Number one is asking about people thought Cherry Mine was relatively safe because it was A, near Chicago, B, newly built, C, underground, or D, like a vast city. Number two, what makes coal a fossil fuel? Good connection to science. A, it comes from plants that died millions of years ago and creates energy. B, it must be blasted or cut out of mines. C, it pollutes the air and water. D, it contributes to climate change. So which one of those things make it a fossil fuel? Number three, why did children work in coal mines? It was an easy and boring job. They liked to lead the mules and pulled cars. They were small enough to enter narrow tunnels. Their families needed the money to survive. 4, which of the following support the answer to question 3? So you need to think about the answer you chose for number 3, and then you're picking an actual quote from the story that proves your answer to number 3. A, imagine sitting alone in the dark all day, every day, just opening and closing a door. B, but many families were so poor that they faced a terrible choice: send their children to work or watch them starve. C, their job was to pick out small pieces of rock from the precious coal. D, mule driving was often the job that the kids most wanted. 5, mine company leaders hoped that sealing off the air shaft would help to A, spread fresh air. Think about sealing off the air shaft. B, save trapped miners. C, put out the fire. D, remove gases. Number 6 is one of those support answers. So you chose an answer in 5. Which thing proves your answer to number 5? A, the door kept fresh air in and bad air out. B, this would choke the fire out, they hoped. C, this decision was a terrible act of cruelty. D, smoke was gushing out of the mine. Number 7, in which sentence does the author use details that help put you in the scene? So which one gives you enough information that you feel like you're actually in that part of the story? A, coal was changing the lives of millions of Americans. B, their father had died a few years earlier. C, thick smoke billowed toward him, flames licked at the ceiling. D, today the disaster had been largely forgotten. 8, which is not a main idea. So you're going to choose the one is not an answer. 3 are going to sound like pretty good choices. Choose the one that is not the main idea. A, the cherry mine fire led to new laws to protect workers and children. B, the burning of coal produces pollution. C, coal was an important resource in America in the early 1900s. D, coal mining was a dangerous job. Okay, down here, you're going to type in number 9 about the picture on page 5. So you're going to tell me the picture shows me or helps me understand. That would be a good way to talk about the picture on page 4 to 5. So how do you feel like that picture relates to the article? Why is that picture on page 4 and 5? Why is that even there? And then number 10, what were some positives and negative results of using coal? So give me one good thing about coal and give me one bad thing about using coal. Okay, so those would be 2 sentences. Positive is a good thing. What is the benefit of coal? A negative is a bad thing. What did coal do that perhaps wasn't safe or good for us to use coal? Okay, guys, once you type all that in, make sure you hit submit and make sure your name was at the top.